December 7th, 1941. We all know the story. A day of infamy. Hundreds of Japanese planes descend on a sleeping Pearl Harbor. But for this explainer, we're going to change just one single crucial detail. Imagine this. Anchored among those historic battleships is something impossible, something from the future. So let's really get into this. What actually happens when the USS Gerald R. Ford, a warship from 2017, gets dropped right into the middle of one of history's most famous surprise attacks? You've got to picture this scene. On one side, the Imperial Japanese Navy's best pilots, men who have trained to absolute perfection for this very moment. And on the other side, a 100,000-ton behemoth of steel and secrets, a ship that, well, it shouldn't even exist for another 76 years. And look, this isn't just any ship. This is a floating fortress, powered by 2 nuclear reactors. It's a true monster of the sea, dropped into a battle it was never, ever meant to fight. So, let's break down this matchup, shall we? We're about to witness a direct confrontation between the absolute apex predator of 1941 naval warfare and the undisputed champion of the 21st century. The difference here is just staggering. I mean, on paper, the Japanese force looks terrifying, right? 6 carriers, over 350 aircraft. But the Ford brings technology that is quite literally from another world. We're talking F-35 stealth fighters, Mach 4 missiles, and advanced electronic warfare that the world of 1941 couldn't even dream of. And this number right here, this is probably the single greatest advantage. The Ford's dual-band radar can see everything within a 250-mile radius. In 1941, that kind of foresight isn't just an advantage. It's practically magic. It means there is no surprise in the surprise attack. And because of that incredible vision, the battle begins long before the Japanese even know they're in a fight. The entire element of surprise has been completely flipped on its head. So it's 5:30 a.m. The Japanese force is still 230 miles out. Suddenly, the Ford's radar just lights up. The computers instantly identify all 183 aircraft in that first wave. Within minutes, its electromagnetic catapults are slinging fully armed Super Hornets into the sky to go meet them. Now, try to imagine this from the Japanese perspective. It's absolute terror. One moment, you're flying in perfect formation, confident, ready. The next, the sky around you is just filled with explosions, coming from an enemy you cannot see. You can just feel the panic ripple through the formation. These pilots are desperately scanning an empty sky for an attacker that just isn't there. All those months of perfect, disciplined training, it all dissolves into pure chaos in a matter of seconds. And this is the brutal, shocking reality of beyond visual range combat. The Ford Super Hornets are engaging from 30 miles away, firing radar-guided missiles. It's a concept of warfare so completely alien to the 1940s, it might as well be science fiction. And for any of the Japanese pilots who somehow survived that first onslaught, well, the situation is only about to get worse. Much worse. They're now getting closer to the carrier itself, and they're about to fly into its layers of automated defense. Think of it like this. First, you have the Super Hornets with their long-range missiles, picking you off from way out. Then, prowling at medium altitude, you've got the F-35s with their heat-seeking missiles. And for anything at all that gets through that, there's the last line of defense. Oh, and at the exact same time, the Ford's E-818G Growlers are jamming every single Japanese radio frequency. The entire perfectly coordinated strike force is suddenly just a collection of deaf, isolated pilots flying completely blind into a slaughter. The losses are just catastrophic. That first wave loses over 60 planes before they even get a glimpse of Pearl Harbor. The second wave, sent in blindly by their commanders, loses over 140. It's a turkey shoot. The few torpedo bombers that make a desperate final run are met by the Phalanx CIWS. This is a computer-guided cannon that fires 4,500 tungsten rounds a minute. It's a literal wall of lead, and it doesn't miss. So with the aerial threat completely neutralized, the Ford's mission shifts. It's no longer about defense, now it's about offense. It's time to eliminate the source of the attack, the Japanese carrier fleet. A strike package of 30 Super Hornets launches. They're armed to the teeth with Harpoon anti-ship missiles and 2,000-pound laser-guided bombs. And thanks to satellites, they have the last known coordinates of the enemy fleet. The hunters have become the hunted. The Japanese lookouts, they spot the incoming jets, sure, but their anti-aircraft guns are designed for planes flying at 300 miles per hour, not supersonic fighters moving at 1,200. The flagship, the Akagi, is hit by 3 harpoons. It just breaks in 2 and sinks. Over on the carrier Kaga, a single laser-guided bomb finds the aviation fuel storage. The whole ship just erupts in a massive fireball. In the space of about 20 minutes, 4 of Japan's most powerful carriers are nothing but burning wrecks. When all the smoke finally clears, the course of history has been violently, unbelievably altered. This is not the stunning victory Japan had planned for. It's their single worst naval defeat in history. And the final tally, it's just devastatingly one-sided. Japan loses over 300 of its best aircraft, 4 fleet carriers, and a whole generation of its most experienced pilots. American casualties, they number only in the dozens. And the Pacific Fleet is completely untouched, totally ready for war.